Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us. My name is Professor Michael Dejuani. I am the Acting Director of the Digital Media Research Centre at QUT, and I'm also the leader of this project, Advancing Digital Inclusion in Low-Income Families in Australia. So today we're really pleased to be joined by a number of people in the room here at QUT at Gardens Point, and also to be joined by a whole bunch of people from around the country on Zoom.
So it's really fantastic to be here today as part of this symposium to really talk about digital exclusion and what we can do more to help low-income families, because the only way we're going to be able to address this is through partnership with researchers, the community sector, government, corporates, and really looking to address this issue, which is incredibly important. And if we want a fully digital nation, we need to make sure that all of our Australian families are digitally included through accessibility, affordability and ability.
I think having an event like this is really crucial because we need to have conversations between researchers and industry partners and people who are working across the sector in general. The problem of low-income families and digital inclusion is a complex one, and so the more we can talk about the solutions, the better. And so by bringing together the things that we're finding in this project through our close ethnographic work, bringing that together with discussions around the kinds of responses from our industry partners is clearly the way that we're going to make progress moving forward. So that's why having events like this is so important.
I'm very happy to be here, to be a participant for this important meeting about digital inclusion. As a research student in that specific discipline, I'm really interested in what researchers are working on right now in terms of digital inclusion. Before COVID-19, it was some subject that people have been trying to deal with, but since COVID-19 it has become really hard. So yeah, to be able to kind of meet digital inclusion researchers and digital inclusion practitioners is really important, because practitioners are those who are like grassroots communities, organizations, and trying to get some initiatives in order to deal with digital inclusion. And at the same time, we have researchers whose role is really important to kind of investigate social questions and how we can access technology in society.
So today's event has been really great for me as a research student, because it's given me a chance to better understand the broader body of research that's happening at QUT and other universities across Australia in relation to these topics of digital inclusion amongst low-income families, amongst hard-to-reach and remote communities. And it's been really incredible as well to be able to hear from so many industry partners who are embedded in communities and working really hard on the ground to address these big problems and big issues that are out there around digital inclusion and how technology is used in communities.
These types of events are really important because they bring together our team with our collaborators, our industry partners and our research assistants and our CIs, where we're able to share with each other the data that we're gathering from all around the country, and especially talk about the range of diverse experiences that our participants experience, which I think is a really important aspect of this project that it's showcasing, because the ADII, for example, manages to tell us about what types of groups are disadvantaged, but the research that we're gathering here helps us understand more about the complexity and the variety in ways in which those families are actually experiencing that type of digital exclusion.